So you'll take my cell phone and go over there. Take your chair and go and sit over there.
I don't think so.
My phone will ring. You need to go over there and close the door. Take your tea. Or coffee.
And even if you will call, then it will be from right here.
Yeah.
So if you call us from the distance,
He can't call us from there anyway.
right.
Don't worry. He's just been tired. He just want to go to sleep. I drag him every Thursday. Friday he could be off.
2 मिनट रह गए जी.
अच्छा जी.
My hair is growing wrong, Shari ji.
Yes. अब मत कटाना.
No, I'm not. I'm going to let it grow.
इतने आपकी एज में तो लोग एक्सटेंशंस लगाते हैं, इतने हेल्दी बाल नहीं होते लोगों के, सब निकल जाते हैं.
मेरा बहुत गिर गया.
अच्छा, वो तो फिर आपकी या तो सर्जरी या उसकी वजह से होगा.
No,
चेंज
no,
ऑफ वेदर भी
because
होता
I
है.
got old. I'm talking about younger time. I was thick.
हाँ. तो आपके नेचुरल बाल कैसे, स्ट्रेट हैं, कर्ल्स हैं, कैसे हैं?
It's wavy.
नॉर्मल, बेबी.
Spirituality is the medium which frees our mind of all emotional shackles and temptations and guides us towards enlightenment and peace. Himali Spiritual Center is the gateway to liberation from pain, misery and suffering. Here, through religion, meditation, yoga, worship and gem therapy, all troubles are treated. Himali Spiritual Center, 718-887-2929.
Namaste and welcome to Himali Spiritual. Yes friends, this is ITV's another live program and I'm your host Sherry, and here I am in the studio with my favorite person. She's none other than she's Himali ji from Himali Spiritual Center. Let's all welcome.
Namaste, Sher ji,
नमस्ते. लोग बोलते हैं कि टाइम बहुत थोड़ा होता है और हमारे बहुत सारे सवाल होते हैं, फ़ोन नहीं मिलते. So I was like, let me direct introduce Himali ji. Friends, let me tell you, Himali ji, she has her spiritual center located in South Richmond Hill in New York. During the program, if you think that you don't get connected with Himali ji, do not forget to note down the number and addresses. Even after the program, you can meet Himali ji if you are nearby in New York, near South Richmond Hill. You can make an appointment and meet Himali ji. She's right here. Yes. Right now, let's talk Himali ji. We have talked about dreams. We have talked about bad mouth and bad karmas and so many other topics in our general life. But now Shraddhs are approaching and people have so many myths, including me, that we can't light a diya, how to offer the food, how to do the prayers. Please guide us.
Thank you for having me here, Sherji, and it is very important. And Shraddh is a time that is a myth when people say they shouldn't. I feel you should pray the most, because remember, you are praying for your ancestors, and Shraddh is a time that when you die, you move to a place, and then your ancestors are there. 3 generations of your ancestors is one place. So when you die, you will also be there too. So you would want your children to pray. So as you pray, your ancestors move on, so that the circle of life goes on, and they move on and they reborn in whatever the karma that they have. But Shraddh is only thing we don't do in Shraddh is get married.
Okay.
So it's starting from the 14th, which is a Saturday. The tithi starts from the evening. Saturday se shuru hota hai.
Right.
So people think, oh, you can't get married, you don't open up new business, you don't move into a new home, so Shraddh must be bad. It's not. Only we don't do anything to celebrate, because we feel this is the time that we should pray to our ancestors. And throughout the years, I have said many times that very simple puja that you should do every year. People tell me, oh, if I do it once, do I have to keep doing it? Yes, because they are in this position that they're waiting for their children generation to pray so they can move on too. And remember, you will go and join them too there in that place.
That's right.
So it's very important to pray in Sharad, and there are certain things you shouldn't do, but there are things you should do.
Right, Himali ji, we'll come back to this. Welcome to the program. Namaste. Who's calling?
Namaste. I have a question to Himali ji.
Ji, what is your question?
My question is that this is in reference to my daughter. When she is going to get married, her birthday is April 22nd, 1991, New York, and she born at 3:45 early in the morning, 3:45 a.m.
And what is her name?
Her name is Himali.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the same name, you know.
well then she, then we are, how old is she? She's 27?
Yeah, she born in 1991. So right now it's 2019, so 28.
28.
28, yeah.
She's very loving and caring person by sub, your daughter?
I cannot hear you properly, please.
Can you hear me? Like, she's a very loving and caring person, correct?
Yes, she is.
And she's very close to you.
Yeah, very close to us, correct.
Now, did she have any relation when she was 26 years old? Was she in a relationship with somebody and it didn't work out?
No, not yet.
Okay, if it hasn't been yet, then this is her year. You wait till her next birthday. Before she turns 29, you will find somebody for her.
Oh, before 29?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, okay. Is he gonna marry in the same caste or is a different religion? Or the
I
same
have to,
religion?
for that I have to open up the whole horoscope, but she's a very spiritual and very caring, so I feel he will be Indian. I don't know if he's going to be Sikh or, you know, Christian, but he Muslim, but or the same caste, but he could be Hindu, but he's definitely going to be Indian.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you
very
so much.
Thank you. Thank you for watching the program. All right, friends, today we are talking about Shraz, which are approaching on 14th of this month, and they are going to last till 28th. So, Himali ji, how people can offer food? Before we go to this question, my question is why these days are important for Shraddh? Like
after the Tithi falls on the Tithi, and by the calendar, Hindu calendars, the moon cycles, this is the time is Pita Paksh. इसको Pita Paksh बोलते हैं, Shraddh बोलते हैं, Passover, you know, we call, everybody has it in their own religion. It's a Passover time. Some people, they have it Muharram. Every religion has a time that they pray for their ancestors. But what happened, the Hindu religion, it is so pure, beautiful that you pray for ancestors, and every religion they pray for their ancestors. And now ours is such a myth because of a lot of people mixed with different things, and they little negative, they make it into a big thing. So that time what they should do usually is get a lotta, a copper lotta, fill it up with water, and every day they should every morning light a ghee diya next to that lotta, or light a ghee diya at the faucet where the running water is.
Okay, let's take this call, Himali ji. Welcome to the program. Yes, what is your question?
Hi, namaste, Himali ji.
Hi,
My name is
namaste.
Rakesh, and I would like to ask, I have a few people that told me I can't do mantra or like Joe during Shabbat. I mean, can I do mantras and stuff? Or?
Yes, you can. That time, Rakesh, you pray, you do mantra. It is very good. It's good for your ancestors. Like I was saying, light a ghee, get a lotta with water, and every day you can refreshen that water, and you will put a little ghee diya next to it, and you light it for your ancestors, and you pray, and you do especially your Guru mantra, and you pray for your ancestors to have peace, or any mistake they have done to be forgiven, so that they can move on, and you do pray for them. Yes, only thing I'll tell you, sorry.
So every day I light a new ghee
Diya, yes, you light it every day, new ghee diya, and you should find out in what date your father or mother, if they passed away, or your grandfather passed away, and according to that you have a certain day that you can do special puja for them. You can simple, what you can do is get dhoti, get prasad, and feed Brahman. कहते हैं Brahman को खिलाते हैं. You, if you don't find a Brahman, you can go to the temple and give some, take some food and give the Panditji there, and give some dakshana, and take a dhoti, piece of clothing, and have them pray for your ancestors. Now, if you don't know when your ancestors die, the last day you can do.
Okay. Exactly the last day or the second last day?
You can do the second day, second last day, the last day. Definitely, then you can do for your ancestors. You don't need to know the dates. Usually, people will do for their mother, father who passed away. They will know a tithi. They'll do it on that day for the parents, and the last day they also do it again for the ancestors.
All right. Did you get your answer, sir?
Only thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rakeshji. Only one thing
Ji.
that it is, I tell people what they shouldn't do, that I have seen in a lot of people they do, is when they make food every day, they will take a plate of food or some food and put it outside the house.
Just
That's
like that.
not, yes, that is not right to do. You can make the food and feed everybody, and keep one day, which you know the day that it falls,
Right.
and feed Brahmins or feed poor people. But you should feed Brahman, take it to the temple, or invite them to your house and feed them and give them something to gift.
Okay. That's nice.
Yes,
Rather
but
than
it's not
throwing
like
the
a lot of
food.
people, and they tell me, oh Himali ji, do I have to do it every year? Something bad will happen if I don't do it every year. No, nothing bad will happen to you every year. You should do it every year. So let's say you do it for 1 or 2 years, the third year you can't do it because some reason, don't worry.
Okay.
Long as your intention is there and you can pray, your ancestors will still have peace and your praise to help them to move on to the next of their life journey.
That's right. So, all right. So now I got the answer that people can light the diya. And
Only thing that Sharaad time you shouldn't do is get married or have function, like people do birthdays, people do things. You shouldn't do function.
what happens if they do that? Like if they don't believe and they just
They do,
ignore
then
it?
they say the ancestors put a curse. So kabhi sometimes ancestors ki budwa lagte hai. This is the time you're supposed to pray for them, and praying, so they are not really moving and they're stuck there. So when you die, you're gone and you're stuck there, you're not teaching to your children. And
right.
every religion has a Passover time. It's called the
Yes.
Passover time. Every religion prays for the ancestors who passed on, who died, to be God, Bhagwan, to forgive them, so that they can move on to the journey of their spiritual, the soul to go.
Right. Himali ji, in my family, when aged person, like they are above 90, 98, when they die, we celebrate that now they have gone into the heaven. So when during the Shraddh, how do we offer food for them? Like,
No, you will figure out which day they died, like
Okay.
which tithi they died. So were they in the first day, the second day, the 8th day, which day tithi, and according to that you will do, like you will make all the favorite foods. You will feed all your like family, friends, and then you will take the food to the Brahman Panditji. If they cannot come to your house, you will take it to the temple and you will feed them.
okay. Welcome to the program. Namaste. Who's this?
Hello, can I speak to Himani ji?
Yes, she's listening.
Hello.
Hello Himani ji, I have a question regarding my sister,
Sure. What is your sister's name?
Saumya.
Somya.
Yeah.
And her date of birth?
April 26th, 1985.
And where was she born?
Kerala.
And what would you like to ask about her?
About her health?
How old is she? She's 30,
34.
34. Yeah, she's been having, does she have a lot of like bone related, like back related problem?
Yes, she has backache, but it's more towards like a severe OCD.
Yes, no,
depression
she
kind
has a lot of emotionally, mentally, but she has a lot of back problem. Okay, this is going to be very strange to you, Samyesh. After the age of 28, she started to get more and more sick, and last 3-4 years been really bad. And this is due to somebody doing something to her. You should feel sometimes she's really, you will think she's normal, that there is okay, but then there's time now. For the last 2 years she became very extreme mentally and emotionally. So if somebody did something to her, and this is why, and sometimes I feel she's very tired, like she has no energy, and sometimes she cannot sit still, like she's very hyper.
Right.
And this is due to somebody did some spiritually, some negative thing to her, and that's why she's sick mentally and emotionally. If you can get rid of her negativity, she will be very good. She's a very good person. She's not bad. She's a very family oriented person, little stubborn though and hard headed, but she's very good.
Right.
If you can get yes, किसी ने कुछ जादू टूना ब्लैक मैजिक किया है, इस वजह से इसकी हेल्थ का प्रॉब्लम है.
Okay. So just do some puja, or so she'll be fine.
Yes.
I
so
think the best way would be, Himali ji, they can see you.
yes, they can see me.
Yes.
Because you have to see what was exactly Meli Vidya, black magic was done to her, and how you have to remove it. By you doing puja, it's not going to remove. You have to go to some spiritual, like tantric spiritual person. You can bring her to me, or you can take it to anywhere you have a spiritual person, and they have to remove this thing from her. Then she's going to be fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Himali ji always says that just by watching on the internet or YouTube, you start praying. Don't do that. Sometimes we do things like that.
Yes,
But
that is
let's-
not good.
That's not good. Welcome to the program. Namaste. Who's calling?
Namaste, Himali ji. Namaste, Shari ji. This is Bobby here.
Oh, namaste, Bobby ji. How are you?
I'm very good. Good evening, Himali ji. Yeah, Mata di.
Jai Mata di.
आप देख रहे हो प्रोग्राम?
Yeah, मैं देख रहा था. It is a very nice topic, and अच्छी बात ये लगती है Himali ji कि आपका program is very simple to understand. You know, there's no complication. जैसे लोग करते हैं बहुत ज़्यादा complicated language में. You know, people they tell people. It's really good. And,
thank you so much. We want to keep.
आपके प्रोग्राम से कहीं भी कोई सुपरस्टिशियस वाली फीलिंग नहीं आती कि ऐसा करोगे तो ऐसा हो जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं करोगे. इट्स वेरी सिंपल एंड स्ट्रेट.
Thank you so much. I try to keep it as simple.
Yeah, so I have one question. Like, you know, my mom expired a couple of years back, and I couldn't do any of the rituals. You know, I was not there. So what do you suggest for me?
Now, if you really want to do like very well, when you go to India, you will go to Haridwar and do it. But as you here, I see you'll be here for a very long time. So you can usually have a Panditji do the Pitro Puja for your mom. Your dad is still alive? No.
my
So
dad
for
is
your
alive,
mother
yeah.
and your father and your grandfather, you can do. You will need their names. If you have their picture, unki picture chahiye, and their names. And you can sit that puja to do really vidhi vidhan se, like fully. That puja will take about 3 to 4 hours to do.
Really?
Yes, you will, and you can do that puja for your family, and that will really help her. And then every year after that, you can just do simply yourself, like I explained. You will keep a ghee diya, and then you'll just take some like a dhoti and whatever your mom and dad likes to eat, their food, and you will donate it to a Panditji. That you can do every year. But once a year, if you haven't done fully, because you are her son, especially this is for the male. The female, it doesn't affect them so much, but it affects the male children in the house. But if you don't have any male in that house and you only have females, then also the female should do it. There is no such thing that females cannot do pitro work. If she has an older brother or a brother who's going to do it, is fine. But if you don't have an older brother or no brothers, the female is fully responsible, also can do for the parents.
Okay, now he should be doing. What
Yes,
day
he should
do you
be doing
think
it
that
too. I feel every child, even I'm a female and my mom and dad died when I was very young. My brother does it for them, my other brother does it, but I do my own too.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone, I feel like if your parents had 5 kids, your 5 kids should do the 5 puja, pray for them at home, because not only one pray they're receiving, now they're receiving 5.
Yes, very true. Thank you so much for calling and watching the program. Namaste, welcome to the program. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Sunita Mahavir.
Welcome to the program, Sunita.
Namaste. Yeah, I'm watching your program right now. I want to find out something about my daughter.
Okay.
What is your daughter's name, Sunita?
Daya Devi Daniel.
Daya Devi. Daya Devi.
The 9th of March, 1989.
And where was she born?
She born in America here.
In New York?
New York, yeah.
New York, Queens?
Yeah, New York, Queens.
Okay, what would you like to ask about her?
Actually, she had a boyfriend like for 5 years. She had a boyfriend like for 5 years, and like at a sudden he keep off from her. So you want to know if anything is wrong?
Yes, I feel the boyfriend is interested in another girl, and I feel something has been done to the boyfriend spiritually, that he started to grow distance from her. He started actually growing distant little from earlier this year, like March, April, after her birthday was okay, but then from June, July he started to grow distance, and now he will totally sort of like cut off from her. And yes, somebody do something, and this is why he distanced himself.
Something did to him?
Yes.
Oh,
he's not a bad
is
kid.
Any friend or any family?
It's very hard to say, and I don't say, you know, who did it, but we can give you the
I think if you live in the area, you should meet Himali ji, because there are so many things which we don't like to talk on the TV. It would be better. Note down the number and the address. They are on the screen right now. Make an appointment, meet Himali ji, and then you have enough time to discuss. Because during the program, we just don't have that much time to
but
go into
Sunita,
detail.
come and see me, and then I will tell you what you should do for your daughter. I feel, you know, she will meet somebody and she will be happy, but what she should do so that she could be happy in life.
Oh, okay, because 5 years she
yes, it's a long time.
I know he turned his back on her.
Yes.
That's very sad.
Very, very sad.
But why people get into in somebody's business? They shouldn't be doing it.
Unfortunately, you know, I wish people were so simple and say, okay, you know what, this is not a single man, he is with somebody, he has a relation, and unfortunately people try to see, okay, they said the grass is always greener on the other side.
Right.
But one time nobody wants this man. As soon as you say okay, then 10 different women wants him. So first of all, nobody will even speak to him or anything. So unfortunately, women have to start respecting themselves.
Yes.
Saying, hey, do I want somebody to take my husband away, my man away? Then I would not do that to another person.
That's right. Let's come back to the topic. We are today discussing about Shraddh, which are approaching on 14th of this month and which will end on 28th. So we are talking to Himali ji regarding pros and cons, what we should be doing, how we should be offering the food, and how we should be doing the mantras. There are some calls we have missed because this is the new system. We can only take one call during the program. So if you have missed your call, this is the time. Lines are free. You can call, you can give us a call again, and you can speak to Himali ji. But even if for any reason you have missed the program and you think that you want to speak to Himali ji in person, the addresses are on the screen, phone numbers are there. Note down right now, and then tomorrow or maybe whenever that suits you, you can meet Himali ji and make an appointment. So yes, Himali ji, is there anything during the Shraddh which I'm missing and you want to convey to the people?
Now, when you pray, this is a very important thing. When you're praying for your ancestors, so with Shraddh, you're praying for them, for Bhagwan to forgive them, and you're praying for them to move on. They also now feel that my child, my family is praying. So they also start praying for you too.
That means when you give the good, you get the good.
Yes.
You get the blessings in return. Welcome to the program. Namaste. Who's calling?
Yeah, this is Banu. and I would like to find out for my niece. She was born in 1980 June 24, and I'm worrying about her. She's just like my daughter, and I want to find out whether when she get married.
What is her name?
Ketu.
Okay.
Miss Banu.
Miss Bhanu, आपकी बहुत पीछे से ना आवाज आ रही है, so we can't hear you clearly.
Okay, I'm hearing your program.
So if you can put the volume.
Lower the volume, please.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Now I can hear. What is her name?
Again?
Yes, I do. I couldn't hear you. What is her name?
Okay. I am Bhanu Parikh, and I'm trying to find out for my niece. Her name is Ketu Shah, and she was born in 1980 June 24, and she has not yet been married. And when she can get a chance to get married,
All right.
I'm worrying for her. She's just like my daughter. My daughter and she, they are very close friends.
Yeah. And where was she born? Where was Ketu born?
In New York, Flushing.
New York, Flushing. She's very intelligent though. What does she do?
She's in the designer, working in designer section.
She's in the medical field?
Garment. She's in garment industry.
Or garment industry?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very intelligent, she is. But did she had a break in her education? Or she changed her major from what she wanted to be?
No, she didn't say anything.
Okay.
She's a graduate.
Is she graduated?
Yes, she is graduate. Looks so good.
इसकी देखिए, इसकी बहन, इसकी she's मंगलिक, इसका मंगल दोष है. So for that, yes, she is मंगलिक and there is मंगल दोष है. तो उसके लिए इसकी विधि करना चाहिए. Once you do the vidhi, she will find somebody and she will definitely get married. She's very beautiful, and she gets a little irritated quickly. So you have to tell her to be a little bit calmer. She gets a little, she's okay with you guys, but she's very defensive at times. So she has to really do the Mangal Vidhi Puja and calm herself, and she will definitely find somebody. I feel if she can do the Mangal Vidhi this year, do everything this year, next year before her birthday, definitely she will be in a relationship that will turn into marriage.
Oh, okay. So we have to do the Mangal Vidhi,
Yes.
right? Okay, but I think that her parents did a lot of things, and I also did for her.
Then you bring her, because I feel whatever, you see what happens, people just do Veduk Puja. This has to be done spiritually. It's a little different. Like इसमें थोड़ा तंत्रिक वाले विधि करना चाहिए. So if you can, you come and see me. I'm in Richmond Hill, and you can bring Ketu. If you can't bring her, you bring me her fresh picture, recent picture, and then I will tell you what is done and what you should do for her to get married. We should do it really soon, because इसके शादी का योग बहन निकल जा रहा है.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yes,
Let me tell you how much it cost me approximately.
I don't know. I have to see what we have to do for her.
I think it would be important that
Yes,
if you meet
everything,
Himali
every
ji,
vidhi, every puja is different cost. So I have to see, bring her fee. The fee to see me is only $51. So at least I will tell you what is wrong and what is happening. If you cannot come and see me, then you can email me the picture, and we can do it over the phone.
Is it possible I can call you over the phone and do
Yes. You call me
You
tomorrow.
are on 130, 114, 101
Yes.
Avenue, right?
Yes. So
Okay,
you can.
let's see how can I do for her.
Yes. So
Okay,
what?
I have to consult with her parents too, because she's just like my daughter. I'm
Yes,
always
you can
every day I'm
consult
worried
with her
because-
parents. You can call and meet me, or you can do over the phone. I'll give you a consultation in case you cannot come. That's with everybody.
Okay.
Anybody who cannot travel or come, they can reach
Right.
me through the phone or the email.
Okay.
thank you so much. So all the new viewers and the old viewers, thank you so much for being with us during the program. Every Thursday we bring Himali ji in the studio. This is a live program. You can watch the repeat telecast on YouTube and Facebook, of course, on live on Facebook. Anywhere you are, you can just log on to ITV Gold on Facebook and YouTube. We have Himali ji's channel, Himali Spiritual. You can watch the program repeat telecast. If you want to share with your friends, definitely do that. This is for your good. So yes, Himali ji, जाते जाते आपका सबको क्या message है?
I pray for everyone that passed away, their ancestors, to bless us so that we can also achieve our goal in this life. And I want to wish everyone a very, very happy weekend.
Spirituality is the medium which frees our mind of all emotional shackles and temptations and guides us towards enlightenment and peace. Himali Spiritual Center is the gateway to liberation from pain, misery and suffering. Here, through religion, meditation, yoga, worship and gem therapy, all troubles are treated. Himali Spiritual Center, 718-887-2929.